Greetings, young squires. This is Sir Rolland Paterlot, a faithful knight to the one true light, and you're listening to our series on how to face, fight, and defeat the 7 deadly dragons. I'm using the colors of the visible light spectrum to come up with a battle strategy to help you expose and slay the 7 deadliest dragons. Remember, dragons take what is good and true and beautiful, and they corrupt it into something evil, false, and ugly. Red is the first color on the visible spectrum. It is a natural leader, a firstborn. It is bold and confident and full of wisdom. It is the foundation, as every other color follows this color. Leadership has great power, and when that power is used for good, a natural ripple effect of harmony and order ensues, and the fruits are goodness and beauty and truth. Red is the color of the blood of Christ that stained the wood of the cross, and the blood of the martyrs that watered the soil, which became the seed of the whole church. It is the symbol of the love and sacrifice it takes to find your true self, and the humility to know that without the blood of the Redeemer, we are doomed. Red also reminds us of that first gift God gave us called free will, which gives us power to choose love or choose evil. And with great power comes great responsibility. God took a huge risk in giving us free will, knowing we could choose to love Him fully or reject Him. But true love can only be found in freedom, and so it was worth the risk. And we all know that evil came into the world because Lucifer, or the devil, which we also associate with the color red, used his free will to choose evil. It was his pride that caused him to fall. And so the red dragon of Radicus was born and opened the door for every other dragon to emerge. Pride is the name you're familiar with because it is the English word, but the name I will give this vile red dragon full of pride is Kenodox, which comes from the early Greek father's word kenodoxia, meaning empty pride or vain glory. When the goodness, beauty, and truth of all that color red represents is corrupted, the evil of the red dragon emerges. This dragon is selfish, rude, and arrogant. It relishes in being first, not so it can serve others, but so that it can be served by others. Its mottos for life are, I did it my way, and I will not serve, and my will be done. Its anti-holy trinity is me, myself, and I, and it obeys and worships nothing but its own selfish desires. This dragon is cunning, convincing much of the world that its evil lifestyle is good. In our world, this dragon isn't just accepted now, but often celebrated, and so you must be on your guard at all times. If you don't first learn to slay this dragon, you will not be able to slay any other dragon. You know my propensity for rhymes. Well, I'm excited to tell you that I've come up with a battle cry that rhymes for each of the 7 deadly dragons. Each of these battle cries contain 4 secret ingredients. Number 1, the color and sin of the dragon. Number 2, the legendary dragon slayer whose intercession we will invoke to train us in slaying the dragon. Number 3, the sword or weapon, aka virtue, that we will use to slay the dragon. And number 4, the armor we will wear to protect ourselves from the dragon's fire. And now, I give you the battle cry for the red dragon. Beware of the dragon all dressed in red. His pride and arrogance can make a soul dead. He prowls like a lion all through the night, but he's really a coward afraid of the light. He is crushed by the woman, the one full of grace. She brought forth the savior of the whole human race. Her weapon is modest, I hope you can see. You must master it too, it's humility. There's armor that leads to life's true elevation, a protection from pride, the helmet of salvation. Now, I hope you're able to decipher from the battle cry the 4 secret ingredients: the dragon's sin, the legendary slayer, the weapon, and the armor. So stay holy, young slayers, and until we meet again, I'll leave you under the protection of St. Michael the Great Archangel, St. Joseph the Terror of Dragons, and Mary, Queen of the Angels, Our Lady of Grace, and the woman whose seed crushed the head of the dragon.